Hey, hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Friday, the 10th of June, 2022. We'll be using the Fields Tarot for our message today. I should run outside right now because we just had a downpour and the sun's popping out. Maybe there's even a rainbow out there. I'm going to pause the video and come back to it. If we've got a rainbow, I'm taking pictures and I'll put them here in the video for you. Well, no rainbow. There has to be one somewhere though. Okay, where are we? Let's see. Did we go over the moon phase? I'm not even sure. Sun's in Gemini, moon is in Libra, moving into Scorpio. I really hope I'm not repeating myself. Full moon coming up on Tuesday. Check that out. We are using the Field Tarot. I think I mentioned that already. For our message today. Let's see what this beautiful universe has on offer to us in the energy atmosphere. Our first two cards, Seven of Wands, Valor. Ooh, I like that. And oh gosh, Seven of Coins, two sevens, heaven touching earth. Oh, we do have a rainbow, look. It just had to be in the tarot cards. Fantastic. Ooh, that's some whole new kind of card witching there, isn't it? All right, well, Seven of Coins, you know this is the harvest card. This is the harvest on the vine, meaning there's so much more to come. Now, some of us might be in excited anticipation to be picking the not yet ripe fruit, and instead we can take a pause here. That's the message of the Seven of Coins. Like, there's a little bit of waiting. So this is an invitation to remove the word wait from our vocabulary. We don't wait, we allow. So we can be in greater appreciation of the harvest on the vine. Now, considering valor as a descriptive word for the Seven of Wands, that's pretty fantastic. This is one of those cards where I often consider the card before, which is the Six of Wands, victory, success, homecoming to the self. And the Seven of Wands is often portrayed as a defensive card. And what is there to be in defense of if we have victoriously arrived at home in our own heart space, right? What is there to defend? Because of all the places to be, home is where your heart is, right? So valor is to have courage, and courage is to have strength. And this is about our strength and our courage for our journey. And it's also about our strength and courage for allowing. When we take a new perspective on how we invest our energy. So if we talk about the Seven of Coins in terms of waiting for the harvest to be ripe so it can be picked, and we switch it up to allowing, which means to be in harmony, to really not think about time, consider time, or even measure time, it does take a lot of strength. So when we're switching up the words and we're changing up the frequency, which is something we've been talking about for several days, upgrading our frequency, and changing our language, the way we speak over our lives a little bit here and there, tweaking it, and we choose words like allow, we anticipate that it's going to feel better than waiting. Ultimately, it does. Though, when we're at the start of it, when we're freshly arrived home from the Six of Wands and we've come home victorious and we have come home successful, and we're still in a way battle ready. Because where did we come from? Where do we come from but the Five of Wands, right? So if we consider the cards before, the Five of Wands is some sort of mock battle, not exactly too serious, testing our strengths, though we're all charged up. And let's consider that we can be charged up by our ego and our belief system for decades. And to change the flow of energy, to change the frequency of energy means that we're still going to be somewhat on guard. I'm not going to say defensive. I will say on guard, because the inclination, the tendency, the habit, we saw the devil yesterday in the reading too. We were becoming aware of, we were being enlightened to whatever habits we have that could be self-sabotaging. And so we may find ourselves at the ready, on guard, watching, witnessing our inner dialogue as we bring heaven to earth. We're making that choice. We talk about living in bliss, joy, and happiness here on this channel consistently. It really is at the heart of these readings about how we live happily on our foundations. And if we've been doing something, saying something, speaking in a way over our life for decades, and we're now, right now, deciding we're going to change that up and we're going to do things differently, well, hallelujah to us and congratulations, yes. Though like the fruit ripening on the vine, we're not necessarily all the way there yet. And it's going to take us walking around with a big wand and clubbing those words like wait and try with that wand until we are fluent in our energy and fluent in our frequency for speaking over our world in a now language. I highly recommend checking out the most recent card chat with my friend Janet, because we talked about this in that video at length. So do check that out. Oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. That's okay. We'll go with it. Next three cards. We're starting with the King of Wands. Leadership. I love the King of Wands. And like the Queen, here we are in the divine masculine aspect of the Wands. And we have a fiery, passionate, outspoken, motivated, passionate king here. So this is us being in momentum, in movement, taking action within our divine masculine energy on our Seven of Wands, on our Seven of Coins. I'm still marveling that we have double sevens right there, heaven touching earth within us. And now we have a king. We are in command of this energy. So this wand on the Seven of Wands is quite appropriate for us. So it's not walking around like a bully with ourselves. It really is a symbol of our courage and our strength in valor, our commitment and our dedication to living heaven on earth on our foundation. So here we have this fiery, passionate king present, bringing his mastery, his experience. So we're being encouraged to bring out all of our mastery, all of our experience, all of our knowledge, and the oncoming, incoming wisdom. We had the Eight of Wands in yesterday's reading too. So we've got a lot of firepower in motion, in momentum for us in the cosmos out of tarot. Next we have the Nine of Cups, fulfillment. There it is. This is dreams coming true, wishes fulfilled, and this is being done in self-mastery. It's why we picked up the wand in the first place, because we began speaking over our lives and changing up our frequency. Oh yeah, speaking a now language. That's what we were talking about when I lost my train of thought over here. Speaking a now language. And that takes real commitment and dedication to oneself to change up decades worth, a lifetime's worth of inner dialogue. Where did it come from? We're challenged with this a lot in the cards. We are asked to consider something different, or to even simply put this question out to the universe: what have I not considered? And the cards have been passionately answering that question for us all along. And what's it all leading to but the fulfillment of the Nine of Cups? And this is the emotional intuitive suit here in tarot. And truthfully, the goosebumps, the laughter, the hair standing up on end on your being when something really marvelous happens. This is whelming. This is emotional overflow from what I consider the supernatural touching our lives, sevens over here in tarot. And this is the joy, the bliss, the happy that we're talking about when we dedicate ourselves and invest ourselves in love, bliss, joy, and happiness. This is it. This is the exhilaration, the exquisiteness of our happy emotional life. This is what we dedicate to here in the cards, living in this way. And we've all known the opposite, which is why we have such appreciation for a message like this, and which is why I emphasize almost every time we turn over the Nine of Cups that this is not the whimsical card it is portrayed to be by so many who read tarot. This card is representative of and inclusive of every step of your journey toward happiness, toward bringing heaven to earth and expressing that through your heart into your field, into your sphere of influence, on your foundation and in your broadcast. This is a big friggin' deal of a card here, because it is the totality of your life experience creating awe and wonder right in front of you, which gives you the goosebumps, which gives you the giggles and the hair-raising experiences. What comes with this set of three? Oh, but a three. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you know, and the word on this card is work. I'm going to go with investment because it is our mastery. In traditional tarot, you will see an artisan carving something into stone. This is something that lasts. This is why we've seen so much of the Ten of Coins recently too, because we're building on something that is going to last. This is the work that we do in investing our Nine of Cups of fulfillment like a master into all aspects of our lives. So why wouldn't we stand here in our valor, strength, and courage and be in the grace of allowing for what's right here and now and what's in the oncoming? It does take perseverance at times. Next, we have... Seriously, here's the Four of Wands, our super stable foundation. We are heavy with wands for sure. And the Four of Wands being a portal, a gateway, the 1111 card, and the happiest card out of the minor arcana. This is living on a foundation of joy. This is living the Ten of Pentacles that we have seen for days upon days in the readings. This is living the overflow of these 9 cups, and this 3 of coins over here is how we continue to invest in more, how we continue to pay it forward and give to ourselves. And then we have, wow, here's the King of Cups holding the Ace of Cups, yet more mastery. See, we are becoming masterful in the way we invest our fiery, creative, enthusiastic, passionate selves into all of this that we just spoke on. And then we bring the mastery of our emotional awareness, intuitiveness, intimacy, intellect, and intelligence to all that we see and are speaking of in these cards. It does take mastery. it does take dedication to continue to maintain our heaven on earth, though we're doing it. We're doing it beautifully. And yes, just yes. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for us. This is how the universe is supporting us in ways that may not exactly be obvious to us. And our first card here is Temperance, also a card that we had in yesterday's reading. So, you know, one of those cards too came out of Angel Answers, and I think it was in the near future. And my comment on these timing cards out of Angel Answers is that this is an energy that's here for the duration. This experience is not temporary. So all of us are at varying degrees of celebration and development in the kind of energy that we're talking about here. And the in the near future card gives great encouragement for those of us who may not necessarily be getting a glimpse of this in our everyday life. So the universe is letting us know that there's change, that there is alchemy in the air, and it may be visible, it may be evident to some, and to others it just is not. But this one card right here from the bottom of the deck is a conversation from the universe saying it does not matter if you've got evidence right now. This change is still in the air. This is something that is becoming. Next we have, well, another rainbow, and it is the universe. It's not the world in this deck, it's the universe. And that for me feels like confirmation of what I was just speaking here on the Temperance card. Do recall that the Temperance card is connected to Archangel Michael, so you can be in communication with Archangel Michael. Consider this card an invitation to speak with this angel and share what's on your heart. And if you're looking for signs, asking for signs, again, call on Archangel Michael to provide some, and then keep your third eye open. Next we have, oh my gosh, and yet another rainbow. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Love this card. Divine delivery system, more confirmation for us. The divine is delivering to our foundation. This is also alignment with our destiny, and there's an energy that I feel in the atmosphere. It's in the air. Things have changed with Saturn going retrograde. I personally feel an ease in the energy atmosphere that I did not feel previously as of a week or so ago. And the only thing I can truly relate it to in these moments is Saturn going retrograde, some of that pressure being lifted off of our journey, because Saturn is known as the taskmaster, and it will get our attention and keep our attention until we get the message. So I feel that there's a level of grace and ease in the flow of allowing within the atmosphere at this time that is more expansive than any of us have ever known it. And I feel that this is somewhat confirmed by the Wheel of Fortune, the divine delivery system, delivering to our foundation what is in our hearts, what is in our soulful presence, what it is we channel here to this earthly reality. And it is in alignment with our destiny, and it is in alignment with our 9 of Cups, 7 of Coins, 4 of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, wealth. And consider wealth in a different way. Consider not singling it out as financial wealth or financial abundance. Really do consider the wealth within your friendships and connections, your family members, your nearest and dearest people, the wealth of laughter in your life, the smiles, and those exquisitely hair-raising moments of emotional fulfillment. What a beautiful message. I'm really quite stunned by it. All right, let's take a look at angel answers. Ask a question of the deck if you have one. Falling right out. First shuffle, take action. I love this card. It feels wonderful in this reading. And take action could mean a number of things. So if you've been sitting on a dream and you're ready to give some life and some energy to it, do that. If you're aligning more deeply with your intuitive gifts and your first best action is to go into stillness and meditation, do that. Take action somewhere in relationship to your Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. All right, next, what do we have? Perfect card to see here. No need to worry. Don't fret. Call on your guides and angels for this. Channel that. Recognize that the tendency toward worry could require the Seven of Wands. Great strength, great courage, great valor. I also feel, watch your inner dialogue when you've got the no need to worry card showing up. Be mindful. Be aware of how you are speaking over your life in those moments. And if you find those words less, or that language less than favorable, that's your invitation. That's your moment right there to change that up with loving kindness, non-judgment. And then we have emphatic yes. That really is the perfect card to this reading, don't you think? All right, one more. Here it is. Abundance. We have wealth and abundance down on the table now. So where's your wealth? Where's your abundance? Are you focused on it? And are you maintaining it? And are you investing in the oncoming? Great questions to consider there. From the Sacred Forest Oracle, what is our soulful presence whispering to us today? We have, what is this? Bluebell Fairy, gratitude, perfect remedy to worry. So if you feel worried, validate yourself, give yourself unconditional loving kindness, and then focus upon your gratitude and appreciation. Go there. Okay, and then our last card, final thoughts from the Enchanted Map. Where are we going in the Enchanted Map today? To the magic stream. Yeah, that feels like the flow of what's coming from the Nine of Cups. Let's go stand in the river, the stream of our own love, bliss, joy, and happiness, and celebrate there and celebrate with those we love. Have a beautiful Friday, everyone. Peace, happiness, laughter. Namaste.